Do you expect to receive a tax refund? You're wondering what to do with it? Well, here to talk with us about that is Brad Wright from Launch Financial Planning. Brad, welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having me. As you said, if you're getting a refund, let's hope.
Yeah, well, some people will be. You just wrote an article about this very topic for Retirement Daily. Eager to have you walk us through what you wrote.
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, let's talk about whether or not it's a good idea to get a refund, right? You can never net out at zero, but the closer you can get to zero is probably going to make you better off, right? Because if you're getting a big refund every year, you're essentially giving the government a free loan. They give it back to you. It's your own money, and they haven't paid you any interest on it. Does it work the other way if you owe the government? Are they going to let you ride penalty and interest free? Probably not. But if you're getting a large refund, maybe look at reducing your withholdings, taking it throughout the year, and putting it to better uses. Really, that's the gist of the refund. It's your own money coming back to you. So, assuming you're getting something back, let's talk about what you can do with it. First of all, with COVID, right, Bob? I mean, there are different immediate needs that, maybe it's medicine, maybe it's something else immediate that you're having trouble purchasing in the past year. So, handle those things first, right?
Right. My sense is that with COVID, either people reduced whatever was in their emergency fund, or it made them realize that they need one.
Yeah, well, that's the first thing I would suggest. If you're getting a refund, and the ballpark is like $1,000 to $3,000. If you're getting more than that, you should definitely look at reducing your withholding, so you get that money throughout the year as opposed to a lump sum in April. But yes, so many people can't afford even a $500, $1,000 unplanned expense. So if you don't have an emergency fund, which typically is 6 to 9 months of your expenses, try and shore that up. That's definitely a good first step for your refund. Number two, I would say pay off any high interest debt, whether it be a credit card, any high interest bearing loan, debt consolidation, payday advance, anything like that is worth paying down, because keeping your balance low does two things. A, reduces the interest you're going to pay, and B, keeps your credit score higher. So, if you keep your balance 30% or so below what your limit is, that's going to give you a better credit score. And your credit score is made up 30% of your debt, of your credit card debt and things like that. So the lower you can keep that, the better your credit score is going to be as well. Right.
Number three.
Yeah, tax-deferred account. I always say tax-deferred account, retirement account, really. You can choose between a tax-deferred or a Roth. And how does this work with a tax refund? Well, most people are not maxing out their retirement account because they don't have the cash flow. But if you're getting cash flow back, whether it be more throughout the year or at the April timeframe to get the lump sum, use that as your cash flow. And instead, throughout the year, defer more from your paycheck into your retirement account. If it's going into a tax-deferred account, that'll actually help you on your tax bill as well. And either way, it's going to pay you dividends later on, because it's going to hopefully be invested and grow. And by the time you reach retirement, that money will have grown, and you'll be able to use that to be living on at that point.
Right. I especially like your fourth tip, in part because very few people mention it when we talk about what to do with your refund.
Yeah, energy efficient home improvements, something like windows. We replaced windows in the house, but it's expensive, but we got a credit back for that. So many people have extra refrigerators or freezers, whether it's in the garage or the basement, to store all this food in, that are huge energy sucks. If you haven't updated that in the last 5-10 years, people have these things forever. They're more energy efficient now. You could save yourself the electric bill and maybe get some credits back from the government at that point too. Right. And then, finally, learn something new. I had a previous career as a radio and TV host. I went back to school in 2007 and studied finance, passed the test, became a certified financial planner, and now I'm running my own firm. So you don't have to do what I did, but you could retrain yourself. You could extend the training on something that you're already doing. So, with COVID-19 making all these changes, you either you better yourself to further your career, or set yourself up to pivot and do something different. So, learn something new. Use this money to learn something new is a good idea too.
Yeah. Brad, one of the things I like about these 5 tips is in terms of investing it or paying down debt or investing in yourself. Not once did you mention go take the money and splurge and go take an around the world trip or go to a nice fancy restaurant. And I think while many people might want to do that, these tips are pretty practical.
They are practical. And you mentioned a good point. And I'll add donating to charity as part of that too. So if you truly don't need any of this tax refund money you're getting, or perhaps a stimulus you're getting, you could donate to a local business, right? To maybe ensure that they're still around when we get out of COVID. But you're allowed to have fun too. So, if you don't need it and you need it you want to use it to, go skiing, go on a vacation, whatever it is, as long as you're not overextending yourself. If you're getting $1,000 back, but you're spending $2,000 on a vacation, that doesn't really add up. But to spend some to have fun, especially after the last year we've had, you're allowed to have some fun.
All right. Brad, I want to thank you ever so much for sharing your knowledge and wisdom about this topic. It's much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you.